Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah ElSissi on Friday greeted Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed over winning the 2019 Nobel Peace Prize for his peacemaking efforts with Eritrea. The president hailed the award as being a new victory for the Black Continent and its leaders, who will seek to end all conflicts and disputes in pursuit of stability and development. Ethiopia and Eritrea, longtime foes who fought a border war from 1998 to the year 2000, restored relations in July 2018 after years of hostility. The prize, worth around $900,000 and will be presented in Oslo on December 10th. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has been awarded this year's prize for his efforts to achieve peace and international cooperation, and in particular for his decisive initiative to resolve the border conflict with neighboring Eritrea. In the framework of the strong bilateral ties that bind Egypt and the United States, a U.S. Congressional delegation paid a visit to the new administrative capital. During the visit, the delegation made a brief tour at the capital and expressed their admiration over the many development projects being implemented there. Here are more details.
في واحدة من أكبر المشاريع القومية الحديثة وأحد ملاحم البناء والتشييد في مصر، وفد أمريكي من أعضاء مجلسي الشيوخ والنواب عن ولاية جنوب كارولاينا في جولة بعاصمة الدولة في إطار زيارتهم
in the framework of their visit to Egypt. The Congressional members stopped in the most important sites of the new capital, expressing their admiration and hailing the achievements on the ground, describing the capital as befitting Egypt and its position and a turning point on the scale of new modern smart cities internationally.
It is amazing. I'm stunned that all this could be done in such a short time. It is one of the most beautiful things I believe I've ever seen. But be honest, the Egyptian people are known for doing amazing things. Your people built the pyramids and the Sphinx. You're very amazing and industrious people, and I am so amazed by all of this.
Absolutely breathtaking. I'm excited for what you all are doing here, and hope that the partnership that we have with the United States as well as the state that I represent flourish because of this visit.
Oh, it is a very beautiful place. The prospects are so wonderful. The energy to put it all together is so outstanding. I think that this will be one of the most beautiful capitals in this area and perhaps in the whole world when this is done. I give compliments, high compliments to President ElSissi for the vision of making this happen.
I mean, this is most impressive. This entire development and the vision behind it is incredible, and it's a phenomenal feat to pull off. And I think that the vision and the effort that is behind it is very well thought out, and that I think it has enormous potential for this country.
The legends binding together in the new administrative capital, the Cathedral of the Christ, the biggest in the Middle East, and the Mosque of Fattah Al-Alim, one of the biggest mosques in the Middle East and the world. The Congressional members expressed their appreciation to the pivotal role of Egypt to spread peace in the Middle East.
I think it's really neat to see the diversity that you've included with the mosque and the cathedral, and just the ambitious project you've done, making a very modern, beautiful capital right here.
Description just does not really get it until you actually get here and see it. It is fantastic, and I applaud his vision for no minorities and making everyone feel valued in the new Egypt. It is delightful to be here.
The Congressional members also appreciated Egypt's efforts led by President Fattah ElSissi to combat extremism and to instill religious tolerance along with the development path, the social path in the country.
We want to expand the cooperation, the trade, and we want to work together. The United States is a very young country. We're only 250 years old. Egypt is thousands and thousands of years old. Your history and your heritage is so stunning, and I just love it here. You have a wonderful, beautiful country. I want to expand on the trade, expand on the cooperation. I think we can learn a great deal from you.
We believe that there's a lot of things in common between our country, that there's lots of possibilities for working together, both economically and educationally, as well as building skills.
From my perspective, I think that we have a wonderful partnership. As with any partnership, we want it to get closer and want it to benefit both sides even more so than it currently does. So that's part of the reason we're here, is for South Carolina to continue trading with Egypt, but to increase that, and then to increase our communication, and whether it's education, health, or economic trade, and especially agriculture.
I think that the attitude and the mindset of the Egyptian people, especially under President ElSissi, is of such that we will be able to break down barriers, establish new relationships, and perhaps our country should work even closer and closer in the days ahead.
الوفد الأمريكي
The American delegation expressed their support to the economic reform plans adopted by Egypt and touched its...
I just love it here. And your people are so beautiful and so nice and so kind to everyone.
The spokesperson of the House of Representatives, Salah Hassaballah, announced his absolute rejection of remarks by Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on Egypt and its political leadership. The spokesperson termed Erdogan's statements over his latest aggression on Syria as deceitful. The Turkish leader had claimed that his offensive aims at protecting the Syrian people, as Hassaballah went on to say that Erdogan is a liar and he speaks of the terrorist brotherhood. Meanwhile, the coordinating committee of parties and politicians condemned the Turkish assault as being a blatant breach to Syrian sovereignty and a flagrant violation of all international laws and norms.